Hi, I'm glad to welcome you. Let's take a look at the shape of a nose and individual features of the noses in different people. What a nose looks like. The nose has a rather complex shape. This shape is difficult to describe in one word. In the portraits of the artist Archimboldo, which sometimes consisted entirely of fruits and vegetables, the nose was often depicted as a pear, but the pear shape does not fully coincide with the shape of the nose. To describe more accurately the shape of the nose, we will use half of a pear as the base, adding cherries to it. This will give a closer approximation to the shape we need. Let's make the tip of the nose a cherry. More precisely, it is half a cherry. And we will make the wings of the nose with the same semi-cherries. And this complex shape is not only more accurate, it also may show some of individual characteristics in different noses. Let's take a look. In the first version, the tip of the nose is higher than the base. The wings of the nose are in one line with the middle of the base of the nose. In second variant, the tip is above the base. The wings of the nose are below the middle of the base. In the third variant, the tip of the nose is above the base. The wings of the nose are above the middle of the base. In the fourth variant, the tip of the nose is below the base. The base is not visible. And of course, there are also very wide and very narrow noses. These are the key features of similarity that must be kept in mind when we draw a nose. The human nose is a very complex system, but we need to know only its external parts. These parts from top to bottom are as follows: the root, the bridge, the tip, the wings of the nose, the nostrils, the septum. The nasal root attaches the nose to the forehead. The bridge connects the root to the nose bowl. The bowl is connected in the middle to the septum and from sides to the wings of the nose. The wings form a rounded eminence around the nostrils. Now I'll draw a couple of noses in profile view. The nose looks not so complex in the profile, right? But we have to pay attention to some features which are important. But the wings of the nose will be deeper than the line of the upper lip, you might already remember. Half of the nose bottom part will be inside the head and the other half will protrude outward. We outline the cherries of the nose wing and its tip. Now let's draw the line of the nostril. It will not look like a round hole at all. It continues the line of the wing and breaks off closer to the tip. The line of the middle nasal membrane, septum, runs from the tip of the nose to the upper lip without crossing the line of the nostril. The shape of the tip of the nose and its wings often mirror each other. If one is round, then so is the other. Let's draw another nose now. This will be a big bent down nose with a sharp tip. Remembering that shape of the nose tip and its wing mirror each other, We draw the wing not like a cherry, but more like an olive. Let's consider several different noses in front view. The first nose will be of a rounded shape, tip and the wings will be like cherries. The middle of the base will be below the wings of the nose. The cut-out lines of the nostrils will go under the tip. The nose is too high. I'll make it shorter. What's better? The second nose will be similar to the first, but the tip will be higher and the middle of the base will be higher than the wings of the nose. The nostrils are clearly visible. The third nose will be with a lower tip. It will be below the base of the nose and wings, therefore the middle of the base is not visible. The tip and wings of the nose will be of a sharp shape, resembling not of a cherry, but of an olive. Now let's check if everything was clear to you. Ready to try drawing some noses yourself? I have selected for you two noses in profile and two in front view. There are clear differences in each pair. It has to help you to fulfill the task. Ready to get started? Then pause the video and try to depict four noses, what you see on the screen. Later on I will show my drawing and talk about the distinguishing features of each example. Good luck in your drawing! So let's compare what we did draw with my drawings one by one. Front view top example. The nose is long, narrow, with a drooping tip. The tip is located below the base of the nose and wings. The lines of wings are not very visible at the top. Front view bottom example. The nose is very wide, turned up. Mid-base is above wings level. The nostrils are clearly visible, extended horizontally. The wings of the nose are clearly defined, convex. Side view, top example. The nose is short, the tip is upturned, slightly pointed. The septum is below the wings of the nose. The wings of the nose are poorly visible at the top. The line of the bridge is slightly curved inward. Side view, bottom example. The nose is long with a rounded drooping tip. The septum is below the wings of the nose. The wing of the nose is clearly defined, convex. The bridge of the nose is slightly curved outward. Are my drawings similar to yours? Take a closer look at your drawings and check it out if some key features of similarity are missing. I hope you learned something new. And it's all for now. I wish you happy sketching. See you soon. Bye bye.